Good morning, everybody. I come to you from outside the Parliament. It's a rainy day today. It's going to be filled with a lot of drizzle and a lot of explosion is expected because remember, today is the CJP's nationwide protest. The government has been on an overdrive since last night. The government has been taking a lot of moves to ensure its outreach to students works. In fact, the Prime Minister himself released a vertical selfie mode video last night, just a little while before midnight, asking students, telling them, reassuring them that his government is working on something very specific. His government has worked overtime on a new bill that will be presented on the floor of the House next week, and this is regarding strengthening stringent provisions against those who indulge in paper leaks. He's also said that the fast-track courts that he announced yesterday to expedite cases of investigation on paper leaks will be put in place as soon as possible. The paperwork has already been done in the last 24 hours. The government wants to show that it's extremely sincere and committed. JP Nadda and Jitendra Singh, two senior ministers, also met Sonam Wangchuk yesterday. The activist has been on a fast for the last 25 days and he has broken his fast. And this after opposition MPs met him and senior ministers from the cabinet met him and requested him to do so. And the government has also, according to sources, agreed to two things. The government has agreed to look into, compensation issues of those victims, of those families who have suffered deaths due to suicide, due to exam paper leak. And the government has also assured him that there will be a proper discussion on exam paper leaks and education reforms on the floor of the House. And they've also said that they will review cases that have been booked for students who have been, protesting at Jantar Mantar and on the 20th of July. But today, remember, is a nationwide peace march that's been announced by CJP. CJP is also set to meet ministers today. The second round of talks is expected today. And in this second round of talks, we'll get to know what the government plans. But then that's going to happen afternoon. Around 1 o'clock is an important cabinet meeting in which we will also get to know important announcements. The fast-track courts that the Prime Minister talked about in the video yesterday and in his announcement yesterday morning, those are finally going to take shape. This is the government trying to ensure that its outreach to students remains meaningful and the protest comes to an end. My colleague Aishwarya Jain is here with us. Aishwarya, the government on an overdrive to ensure that its outreach to students finds a place in their hearts and minds and that the protest comes to an end. What can we expect from the cabinet meeting today?
Well, as Prime Minister stated while recording that selfie video and telling the students that the welfare of students and youth is the topmost priority of this government. And Prime Minister himself stated that a new bill will be introduced next week starting from Monday that will ensure accountability, that will ensure the entire change in the education reforms and important decisions will be taken in cabinet. That's something that Prime Minister had assured the students. Remember, it's the third time when Prime Minister has spoken over the last 1 week, first at the NDA Parliamentary Party meeting where he stated that it is the topmost priority to ensure the culprits being given strongest punishment. Just yesterday in the morning, Prime Minister announced to set up the fast-track courts, and late last night he recorded a video and stated that in the last 2.5 months, much things have been done and 16 of those who have arrested are behind the bars. The fast-track courts have been set up and the government will take important decisions in the upcoming few days as well. So government clearly taking this students' protest very seriously with all sensitivity, and therefore the reason perhaps series of decisions now being taken by the government.
Right. In connection to this, we have the next breaking news. The government has decided to strengthen its laws against exam paper leaks. Remember, exam paper leaks have been a prevalent issue across the country. The Prime Minister has called for collective action. Yesterday, he announced in the morning that fast-track courts will be set up to expedite cases of investigation on paper leaks. And last night, he put out a video in which he said that his officials have worked overtime to come up with a bill, the draft bill that will be presented in the cabinet today, and it will most probably get approval, and then it goes to the floor of the House. The government wants to push for a law that strengthens provisions of punishment for anyone who's found accused in paper leaks. In one of the cabinet meetings, in one of the parliamentary party meetings, the Prime Minister has made it very clear that this is a matter of great sin if you indulge in any matter related to paper leaks. He said that he's aghast with this whole episode. But remember that the opposition has also been asking for the resignation of Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan. They say none of this is going to really satisfy them. They say that all of this comes a little too late, and it's just too little to satisfy them, and that the protesters will continue protesting at Jantar Mantar. Aishwarya, this new law that we're talking about, there was one legislation that was passed last year, and 2023 or 2024 and 2024, and that was an important one because for the first time we had a national law that has the years of punishment went up. And today the Prime Minister could actually be bringing about a bill, a draft that could be approved by the cabinet, which will intensify the provisions. So clearly the government wants to make this an offence that nobody will think about committing, because they believe that deterrence is the key here. But the students are asking for something different. They say that we don't even want any paper leak. So they want the focus to be on prevention. The government is saying that we will ensure that deterrence is the key. How is that going to work?
Well, the existing law says that anyone who is found guilty will have the maximum punishment for 10 years and a penalty up to rupees 1 crore, which the government stated that they are ready to have a discussion in the House. And if the opposition thinks that this law should have more more stringent punishments to those who are indulged in such practices, the government is ready to do so. The government is ready to amend that particular bill. But the exclusive piece of information from our government sources that now are revealing that the new bill that Prime Minister is speaking about, that will not come under the Health Ministry or the Education Ministry. This will come under the DOPT that will directly have the transfers and also the kind of measures that the government can take, and that will not take much time to take any such decisions if any officer or any individual is found guilty in. But the opposition, as you rightly mentioned, Rahul Gandhi, Mallikarjun Kharge, both have posted on the social media. They are saying that our demand remains the same. Prime Minister should take stringent action against those who have beaten the students. Dharmendra Pradhan should resign, and Prime Minister should apologize. In fact, Mallikarjun Kharge, Congress President, just tweeted a while back. He stated that when the session is on, why not Prime Minister is coming to the Parliament and on the floor of the House, why he's not speaking, while he should not make unilateral Man Ki Baat. He also went on to say that before coming to the Parliament, Prime Minister should first take the resignation of Dharmendra Pradhan and also take decisions on the punishment of those who directed the police officials who attacked the students. But the government has made very clear that no punishment will be given or no action will be taken against the students who marched and who are protesting at Jantar Mantar.
And I do see that there's a distinction that the government is trying to make here, although the spokespersons have been talking about the antisocial elements that have infiltrated this protest, and this happens in every large protest. But the protesters at Jantar Mantar have also made it very clear that they will only raise certain slogans like Inqilab Zindabad or Jai Hind or Bharat Mata Ki Jai. So in some ways they're also taking care to ensure that they don't get infiltrated by antisocial elements. The government also wants to reach out to protesters. There could be talks at Constitution Club is what we hear today. That's been chosen as the neutral venue. And the government has also reached out to activist Sonam Wangchuk, who was the Gandhian figure in this entire protest. Because remember, Sonam Wangchuk has the credibility of being an innovator, scientist, social scientist, someone who has worked in the field of education. So the government is working on multiple fronts here: policy, politics, and most importantly, outreach to students. The Prime Minister himself, putting out a reel-like, selfie mode video in the middle of the night also shows that, he's at least attempting to speak in a language that students of the country might understand. So this is what has happened yesterday. Let me also tell you what the opposition camp is doing. The opposition camp, like Aishwarya pointed out, is also gung-ho about what's happening. It sees as an opportunity in this entire thing. Congress party is taking the lead to the opposition march. But today, when I was talking to the opposition guys yesterday, what is the plan for today? They say it's changing every minute. So I think all these camps are looking at each other and deciding what they need to do. Sometimes I feel the government is reactionary. Sometimes I feel the opposition is reactionary. So I don't know who's winning the battle of narratives here and who's actually winning the battle for students. They all seem to be talking for students, but what is it that students want remains, that remains the most important part. Aishwarya, tell us a little bit about the divisions in the opposition that emerged a few days ago. Yesterday I was at the Congress, march to, Gandhi Smriti. Akhilesh Yadav wasn't there. So that, of course, raised some questions. But the fact that Congress has consistently raised this issue for the past 4 days at least, and then before that also there have been public engagement rallies, does the Congress seize an opportunity for itself not only to take on the BJP but also to formulate itself as the only leader of the India bloc?
Well, the Congress party specifically is claiming that the entire opposition is together in the fight for the students. Perhaps Samajwadi Party was not there yesterday. It was the government sources who also indicated to us that when it comes to a discussion in the parliament, the government tried to reach out to the smaller parties, to the opposition camp as well. And the Samajwadi Party is willing to have a debate in the parliament. Perhaps the Congress wants first resignation of Dharmendra Pradhan, and they are adamant for that. Of course, as we are speaking about the students as well, Abhijit Deepke issued a video. They are saying that they welcome this step of Sonam Wangchuk. They welcome how union ministers went to meet Sonam Wangchuk at Medanta Hospital. But our demand is firm and we stick to that, and we'll continue our protest until and unless Dharmendra Pradhan will not resign. So certainly it is a division in the opposition that we have seen in the last few days. The government trying to indulge with the opposition parties. But the Congress party had stated that this morning again there is a meeting at Mallikarjun Kharge's chambers where all the opposition floor leaders will be meeting and will be formalizing on the upcoming strategy. Of course, as Congress leader Mallikarjun Kharge and Rahul Gandhi both have tweeted, it seems that stalemate will continue, because this morning also they have stated that their only demand is that Prime Minister should take resignation of Dharmendra Pradhan first and later discussions can happen.
A lot of it will also depend on the kind of perception that people imbibe after all of this is happening. Some may see that the government is doing a lot and the opposition is not listening to them, and some people might even ask, this is all about one resignation, why is the government not doing this and listening to students and opposition? So it's going to be a very nuanced battle here, and I think both the government and opposition, because both of them are seasoned political players, they're going to walk this very carefully. They're going to walk a tightrope, deciding on what works the best for them. But the students here are extremely important, because the CJP has also called for a nationwide peace march here. There's going to be a gathering at Jantar Mantar. Remember, the CJP is it's a new party. There's a lot of organic element to it. There's also a lot of sentiment to it, which may not really have complete coherence. So there could be issues of discipline. There could be issues of coordination. So that becomes the most important factor. The government has reached out to them, and there is a possibility that there could be a second round of talks today. Let's also talk about what the Prime Minister said yesterday. The Prime Minister, in the middle of the night, put out a video. It was on selfie mode, very similar to the reels that a lot of youngsters make. And he spoke very emotively. He spoke about the protest. He spoke about how exam paper leaks remain a very serious issue, and his government is completely committed to ensuring the welfare and future of students. He said that his government has worked overtime on preparing a draft bill that will be presented in the cabinet meeting today. It's likely to happen at 1 p.m. And the law ministry, all his officials, key officials, have worked on a draft law that only strengthens and intensifies, makes punishment for those accused in exam paper leaks more stringent. Remember, there was also a bill that the government brought in 2024. Exam paper leaks are not a new issue. They've been around in this country for a long time, but it's just the NEET UG paper leak that happened because 22 lakh students took that test. It's medical aspirational test, medical entrance exam test, which also set the ball rolling, and which is why this whole issue has also become very controversial. The BJP feels that Rahul Gandhi is extremely selective in talking only about paper leaks in NDA rule states and those handled by the centre, while the Congress feels that it's the NTA which has in some ways messed up things. They feel that centralized education is why many of these paper leaks keep happening, because scrutiny is often compromised. Now, the Prime Minister says that this law is in the works. It's all ready now. It's going to get its approval in the cabinet, and then it'll be presented on the floor of the House. And like how parliamentary democracies work, the policy is going to go forward. Fast-track courts will be implemented. They'll be put in place. They'll be working under existing high courts. All of this has happened in 48 hours. In fact, in 24 hours, the Prime Minister announced fast-track courts in the morning yesterday, and by night he said that the draft bill is ready, and in about 2-3 days now, it could even, come to the floor of the House, although we're not sure if the opposition is going to be happy with this. So what is about this new law that should, assure the students?
It is the government who had stated that number one, they are ready to amend the existing law that came into force in July 2024, which have, of course, the maximum penalty of 1 crore rupees and punishment up to.
हम स्पेशली डेजिग्नेटेड फास्ट ट्रैक कोर्ट गठित करके करवाएंगे, जिससे डे टू डे बेसिस पे सुनवाई होगी, स्पीडी ट्रायल होगा और टाइम बाउंड इन्वेस्टिगेशन होगा, तो युवाओं को न्याय मिलेगा। ये बहुत बड़ा निर्णय है। उसी प्रक्रिया में कल दिन भर ये चर्चा चलती रही और जैसे आपने खुद नहीं बताया कि रात को माननीय सोनम वांगचुक जी ने अनशन भी तोड़ा जी, और लगातार सरकार संवेदनशील है, वार्ता कर रही है। आज भी वार्ता होने के आसार हैं और हम तो विपक्ष से यही प्रार्थना करेंगे पुनः कि संसद की कार्रवाई को चलने दें, जिससे संसद में जो महत्वपूर्ण बिल हैं उन पे चर्चा हो सके। और अगर आप चाहते हैं पेपर लीक पे चर्चा सबसे पहले, तो वो भी हमारे संसदीय कार्य मंत्री किरण रिजिजू जी ने बोल दिया कि पेपर लीक पे भी चर्चा हम सबसे पहले कर सकते हैं जी। अब वो नियम पड़ गए, राज्यसभा में बोला 267 पे करो और इधर वो 56 पे अड़ गए। अब चर्चा का विषय है ना जी, तो कंडीशन क्यों लगा रहे हैं? चर्चा करिए और टोटलिटी में करिए, कितने राज्यों में पेपर लीक हुए और उस पर क्या क्या कार्रवाई हुई, कौन कौन लोग उसमें सम्मिलित थे, ये सब चर्चा करिए ना, देश के सामने आएगा। यही सरकार चाहती है
जी। सर लगा Okay, a lot has happened in the last 24 hours. Let me get in Shehzad Poonawalla of the BJP. We have Sulaiman Mohammad Khan of the Congress Party. Thank you both of you for joining me this beautiful but interesting morning. Starting with you, Shehzad. How do you see the opposition reacting to this, barrage of actions that you've taken in the last few hours, from rehauling of Education Ministry to, expediting fast-track courts to even the Prime Minister releasing a video assuring students, because at the end of the day, the opposition will say that these are not what we wanted. We want Dharmendra Pradhan to resign.
First of all, Vasudha, let me express my profound happiness and gratitude that Sonamji has broken his fast. He, in a sense, for the last 25, 26 days, had become the face of these protests, for these students' demands. And it clearly shows that Bharat is with Sonam, Modi ji is with Sonam, Modi ji is with the students, and today there should be no two sides of the debate. We all should be on the side of Sonam Wangchuk. We should be on the side of students. We should keep parliament first, not politics first. And therefore, the moment Prime Minister interacted with the Gen Z, with the young students, you had Sonam ji also saying that he wants a parliamentary debate. He opened up his fast. He made a set of demands, and those demands have been acceded to, whether it's the compensation for the students, withdrawal of the cases, if any, no cases on peaceful protesters. And he never mentioned any other demands, but whatever I remember, I've stated it here. And after that, I think that we should all go to Parliament and behave responsibly. We have taken action in the Education Ministry. The secretaries have been shunted out. The fast-track courts are in place. An anti-copying law is in place. We have nothing to hide. And therefore, if anybody has nothing to hide, right from Karnataka last evening, there have been 2 paper leaks in Karnataka. There's been 3 paper leaks in Punjab. There have been paper leaks in Jharkhand. There have been paper leaks in Himachal. Now, whatever action the Congress has taken in those paper leaks, in fact, we have taken more action, but I'm willing to take the same action. If they've sacked the education minister there, do let me know. If they've sacked the education secretary there, do let me know. But whatever it is, I am saying, chalo, forget this AAP versus Congress, Congress versus SP. Akhilesh ji doesn't want to go with Rahul. Rahul does not want to go with Sonam ji. Sonam ji and Dipke have a different point of view. Mr. Sulaiman Khan, पूरा क्रेडिट आपका। वसुधा जी, आपके चैनल पे ब्रेकिंग चला दो। शहजाद पूनावाला गिव्स फुल क्रेडिट टू सुलेमान जी, पर पार्लियामेंट आ जाओ, पार्लियामेंट में चर्चा करो। सोनम जी की ये मांग है, स्टूडेंट्स की ये मांग है, आइए पार्लियामेंट में चर्चा करते हैं। और जो कार्रवाई
the BJP says take the credit, take the credit, but let the parliament function. How does the Congress see this?
Vasudha ji, this is the beauty of constitutional democracy. People with utter arrogance, with utter dictatorial mindset, have come at the midnight. The Prime Minister I am talking about, on his knees, requesting everyone, oh, please forgive me, oh, please, I'm doing this, I'm putting a fast track court, etc. And Shahzad, my old friend during the Congress time, is saying, please, Parliament aa jao. Shahzad sahab, हम तो पार्लियामेंट में ही हैं. हम तो पार्लियामेंट से लेके सड़क से लेके सदन तक हैं. चर्चा तो जब होगी जब आपका जो क्रिमिनल मंत्री है जिसने इतना बड़ा पाप किया है, लाखों लाखों मिलियंस एंड मिलियंस ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स के साथ, उसका इस्तीफा कराएंगे या प्राइम मिनिस्टर उसको सैक कर दे. सो दिस इज द प्री रिक्विजिट बिफोर अ डिस्कशन हैज टू टेक प्लेस. वन. सेकेंड, द प्राइम मिनिस्टर हैज टू unequivocally say sorry. I was wrong. I have failed. I have destroyed the future of lakhs and lakhs of students of the country and the youth of the country. And thirdly, Mr. Shahzad, the people, state actors and non-state actors, police, security forces and other goons who have mixed up with police, they were from BJP, RSS, I can't say, it has to be investigated, who have beaten students and young people, black and blue, tore the clothes of young women, and done brutalities with them, with the young people. They have to be investigated and punished. These are the three prerequisites. हम पार्लियामेंट हाथ जोड़ के आएंगे सर. हम तो चाहते हैं बहस हो जिससे आप एक्सपोज हो. जो मोदी जी 12 साल में कंप्लीट फेलियर है. देखिए बात क्या है. द इशू इज अ पर्सन हैज टू एडमिट दैट ही इज रॉन्ग. Modi ji has this unquestionable attitude that I am never wrong. I am a महामानव. उन्होंने खुद कहा मैं बायोलॉजिकल तो हूं नहीं, मैं तो सीधा उतारा गया हूं. तो वो उनको गलती उनसे हो ही नहीं सकती. That is the problem.
Okay.
And one last point, Vasudha.
Mr. Khan, you made a point. Let me get in Shehzad here.
One last thing. I just want to say one last thing. And Mr. Shehzad, this movement, this issue of paper leak has been raised by Mr. Rahul Gandhi, leader of opposition, for years and years and years. Sonam Wangchu, this CJP has entered this protest in July. Sonam Wangchu has entered this protest 20 days ago. So I know your jitteriness that Sonam has broken his fast, Sonam Wangchu ji has broken his fast, therefore it's over.
But Mr. Khan, when CJP raised this issue, Rahul Gandhi was missing, right? Because the first public engagement rally that he attended was the 20th of June. And the second that he attended was the 20th of July. So I'm not saying that Rahul Gandhi was not consistent in raising this.
No, madam,
I saw his, I covered both of his rallies. I think he made a lot of points, but the CJP worked on a certain momentum that resonated with sentiments. Today, the Congress party is raising the same issues. Let me get in Shehzad here. Shehzad, Mr. Khan is raising this very important point.
Yes.
This is about making governments humble, making arrogant people feel that they... at the end of the day, have to serve people. Is that what has happened? Because, yes.
Let me answer.
Yes.
And I hope that Suleiman won't interrupt me and will be patient like I was patient towards him, because that's how courts function.
No, I will not.
Dear Suleiman, if Rahul ji was so consistent about this issue, forget everything else. Rajasthan saw 20 paper leaks. Sachin Pilot was on the streets. He was charged with...
Don't do whataboutery.
No.
I know all this.
Suleiman, you made
don't do whataboutery. The question is...
No, Vasudha, this can't go.
The problem is...
Vasudha, this can't be like this. Vasudha, it is my time. Vasudha, please don't make this question.
Let's just have Shehzad.
Don't do whataboutery.
Mr. Khan, let Shehzad respond. I'll come back to you. You can respond in your own time. Let Shehzad respond now. Shehzad.
Time out. Please. This is far too important.
No, Shehzad. Yeah, let's just have Shehzad.
Just now, Suleiman gave me a commitment.
Shehzad, please finish your point. Yeah.
You just saw audience and students. Suleiman gave me a commitment and in a second he turned. These are how the Congress people behave. Let me make my point one by one. Rahul was nowhere when Rajasthan saw paper leaks. Today there are no paper leaks in Rajasthan. In fact, Rahul Gandhi patronized the paper leak guys like Gopal Kesawat, and Sachin Pilot was charged with sedition. Point number two, now suddenly they don't see any value in Sonam Wangchuk. Look at the disdain with which Suleiman talks about Sonam Wangchuk. Thirdly, look at the contradiction of Suleiman. He says, Mahamanav hai. And then he says Mahamanav is on his knees. Are for the students, knees kya? हम तो दंडवत प्रणाम भी कर देंगे. Students हमारे लिए सब कुछ है. But here is the point, Vasudha, today I am saying that if this mantri is a criminal mantri, Karnataka 2 papers leaked yesterday. Is the mantri criminal there? Is the mantri criminal in Himachal? Is the mantri criminal in Punjab? And Suleiman, please have patience. Please have patience. all the points Suleiman made can be made in a better way by his MPs in parliament. Why do they not want to adhere to what Mr. Sonam Wangchuk has said? Now, anywhere in the demand of Sonam Wangchuk or in the video statement, and Vasudha, you play it out, did he speak about resignation before Charcha? आप resignation United Nations का भी मांग लो. And now see, Vasudha, one more point. From one demand, they have come to three demands. Suleiman has made three demands. The resignation, apology, and third point. Now there are three demands. Then by the time we go to parliament, there will be 7 demands. They are not serious about students. They are serious about credit.
Okay, Suleiman Mohammed Khan, the BJP basically says that they have softened their position. They're talking to protesters. They've talked to Sonam Wangchuk. Sonam Wangchuk has ended his fast and they are ready to discuss everything in the parliament. Why can't the Congress party meet them midway?
One last opportunity can be given to me, please. What I'm saying, Vasudha, what Shehzad has done in past 2 minutes is, it's called whataboutery. You should not speak what you have not done or what you have done. Today, the issue is that your government, your prime minister, your education minister has failed miserably. Admit it, sack the minister, say sorry, punish the perpetrators of crime against the youth at Jantar Mantar. This is one point, please. Don't show me all this. Second, Sonam Wangchuk ji has taken this issue, but please remember, Rahul Gandhi ji is raising this issue for years. And he's an opposition leader. He has all the right to raise issues of the country and can, make the government accountable. Yes, it is right that Mahamanav has been brought to knees by the youth of this country. That is the truth. People with arrogance, people with ego have now on his knees because the Generation Z has made him do that. And your tone and tenor has been completely changed.
Mr. Khan, I have a different viewpoint on this. The Prime Minister reaching out to students is actually a good thing, right? I mean, if a government is listening, even if it is going on its knees, it's a good thing, right? Like, why do we have to caricature it? Why do we have to ridicule it? Why do we have to use it with snark? Because at the end of the day, everyone has to be listening to their workers, their voters, especially the youngsters of the country, right? And I know that when you keep calling him Mahamanav, there's an amount of snark in that. But what he did last night was, I felt, at least an attempt to reach out to students.
मैंने थोड़ी कहा, वो खुद कह रहे हैं प्राइम मिनिस्टर कि मैं नॉन बायोलॉजिकल हूँ. खुद ही तो कहा उन्होंने.
Okay, let me get in Shehzad here. Shehzad, the point is what Mr. Khan is making is very simple. It's all about, an arrogant or an allegedly arrogant government being made to be humble. Is that what all this is all about? And if the demand is so simple that there is a minister that the opposition and the student community feels is incompetent, they want the resignation, they want to start afresh, and they want their trust in the system to not be broken, why is the government not listening to that demand and doing everything else to reassure them?
There is a very famous saying in Hindu religion, par updesh kushal bahutere. It means that the advice you give to others, you follow unto yourself. It's not called whataboutery. I have just shown you 3 paper leaks in Karnataka, 3 paper leaks in Punjab, 3 paper leaks in Himachal, multiple paper leaks in Telangana. If they would have set the precedent there, please again, now Suleiman, this cannot go on. You have
how many have been done in your hundreds of?
No, Vasudha, this is not fair. Vasudha, this is.
Let's just Shehzad finish your point. Let's just have Shehzad let him finish his point.
This is the problem with Congress people. They have no ethics, morality, professionalism, or courtesy.
No, Shehzad, finish your point.
Vasudha, they have not even sacked a chaprasi of education ministry in their states. Here we have got rid of the education secretary, but they are giving us Updesh. It's not whataboutery, it's saying following the principle you set. Second point, Vasudha, arrogance hum mein hai, to bhai, Dipke came from America. We gave him protest permission immediately. 2 days permission. He went on for 21 days, no problem. The moment they wanted to meet, Nadda ji met them in 1 hour.
Okay, Shehzad, I'm really sorry. I have to take a compulsory break now, but I'm coming back to you and we will start from where we leave here. It's time for a short break. We'll be back in just a bit. Welcome back. Activist Sonam Wangchuk has ended his fast, and this is after two senior ministers from the Modi cabinet, Jitendra Singh and JP Nadda, met him at Medanta Hospital, and they urged him to end his fast. This is their second meeting with him, and they've also assured him that the government will look into his demands of having a full-fledged discussion in both houses of the parliament on the education reforms that are needed for this country. They've also talked about how the government is positive about re-examining cases of violence against some protesters on the 20th July agitation that took place in central Delhi. They've also said that they will also look at his demand of giving away compensation to those families that have suffered deaths due to exam paper leaks. This is in some ways a big movement forward, because Sonam Wangchuk was the Gandhian aspect to this whole protest. He's been fasting for the last 25 days. Now he has ended his fast. The Prime Minister has also reached out to him, and in a post on X, he has asked him to take care of his health. The government also wants to send out a message that it is serious about its commitment to a sustained dialogue with protesters. It was Sonam Wangchuk who joined the CJP protesters at Jantar Mantar a few weeks ago, and he started a fast unto death. And now he has ended his fast. Also remember that opposition MPs have also met him in the last many days. Sonam Wangchuk specifically spoke about the 2025 opposition MPs who went to meet him in the last several days. In fact, yesterday also John Brittas and Sagarika Ghosh and Vivek Tankha of the Congress party were there with him. But after that, the ministers went late night and he ended his fast then. There's a protest now. Visuals of protests going on inside the Parliament complex by opposition MPs demanding resignation of Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan. This is the opposition united once again and reiterating its demand that it will not relent to any discussion or any promise or any assurance that's given by the government till Dharmendra Pradhan resigns. Rahul Gandhi has basically said that Dharmendra Pradhan also symbolizes what he calls incompetence of the government, and he feels that it is his resignation that can set the ball rolling on further reforms. Let me get in Shehzad Poonawalla and Sulaiman Muhammad Khan. Shehzad Poonawalla of the BJP. Shehzad, I had to interrupt you. Finish your point, and also the importance of the government reaching out to Sonam Wangchuk. You could have done this a few weeks ago. This would have probably looked very different had you done that.
Again, with the hope that Sulaiman won't interrupt me, let me have a civil conversation. Just now it was said we stand with arrogance. In fact, we stand with the students, not with our pride and prestige. And the reason for that is that the proof of that is that the day Dipke landed into this country, at the airport, we gave him permission to protest. Then he was given 2 days permission. He went on for 21 days. It was an illegal protest. Nothing happened. The day CJP wanted to reach out to the government, and they said it, within 1 hour, Nadda ji met them. 1 hour. After that, Sonam ji wanted to meet. Within 1 hour, Sonam ji was met by 2 ministers. Sonam ji had a set of demands. Those demands were exceeded too. On the other hand, we remember how UPA treated Ramdev and Rambala and how they crushed the dissent. But having said that, I just have one request. We have kept everything aside. Why can't the India Alliance keep ego aside? DMK has a different demand. SP has different. Aam Aadmi Party has different. Congress has different. They want credit. They are fighting with Sonam Wangchuk. I have heard that Rahul Gandhi has literally used expletives for Sonam Wangchuk, saying, how dare this Sonam Wangchuk take away my credit? And they're in an intense war. I say full credit to Sulaiman and Rahul. Please come to Parliament, and you want to demand resignation.
Mr.
Khan, sir, please.
Mr. Khan, respond to that. Mr. Khan, respond to that.
बड़ा मतलब प्लेन फेस के साथ कौन-कौन सी बातें कह देते हो मैं तो हैरत में हूँ यार. I'm really surprised. Speak facts. Speak.
Mr. Khan,
no, you
political.
Come, let's meet Sonam.
Political
I take you to Sonam in Medanta. Come. आज Sonam के मिलते हैं. आइए सोनम को मिलते हैं मैदान में. आइए सोनम जी से मिल लेते हैं. चलिए वसुधा कैमरा भेजो. आई एम टेकिंग हिम टू मीट सोनम जी. आप कैमरा भेजो. Let's do it. 1 o'clock I'm meeting सोनम जी with Sulaiman. Come on. Let's go. Let's go.
क्या हो गया शहजाद यार, बात का जवाब तो देना. तो just relax. मुझे
1 PM सोनम वांगचुक मेदांता. Let's go.
क्यों जाऊंगा, मेरी बात तो सुनो पूरी.
क्यों जाऊंगा?
But Mr. Khan, finish your point, because Shehzad is basically saying that all that you're doing is just fighting for credit. All of this is performative politics. and this is not going to work.
No, Vasudha. Everyone.
Because Sonam Wangchuk
you
is
go
no
to
longer
protest.
asking for the
Vasudha.
resignation. Sonam
Vasudha.
Wangchuk is no longer asking for the resignation of Dharmendra Pradhan. He is basically, he's the Gandhian aspect to the entire protest, right? He gave that moral credibility. And he is saying that, you know, all that I want is a discussion and couple of other things which the government has agreed to. He's not asking for the resignation of Dharmendra Pradhan anymore. So, you know, our
Vasudha,
protest also has to be dynamic, right? Like, you know, demands are placed and there needs to be some sense of middle ground somewhere, isn't it?
Listen to me. It's all irrelevant. Relevant is the paper leak minister is still with the Prime Minister's cabinet. Prime Minister is with the paper leak. Prime Minister is not able to sack him. I don't know what is his compulsion. Or he thinks that paper leak is nothing. It's not about Sonam Wangchuk or Abhijit or Rahul Gandhi or Akhilesh Yadav or anybody else. It's about the Generation Z of the country. They are not agreeing on it. They want a resignation. They want an apology. They want the perpetrators of the crime of brutality by the police, state and non-state actors to be punished. These are issues. All are, noise, and it's all irrelevant. And about credit, I think Rahul Gandhi is at a stage of his political career where I think he doesn't, I don't think that he doesn't know to go for credit. Go at the protest side, Vasudha, or send someone and ask what the youngsters are saying, whom they want as their leader. It's Rahul Gandhi. Go and ask. He's the most popular leader of the country, and country is waiting to see him as the prime minister. ये तो failed prime minister जो अपने आप को नॉन बायोलॉजिकल कहते हैं, इनकी हिम्मत नहीं है कि धर्मेंद्र प्रधान को हटा पाए. अब मेरी समझ में नहीं आ रहा है कि कंपल्शन इनकी क्या मजबूरी है. आई एम सॉरी, बट वैसे तो मैं होना नहीं चाहूंगा, लेकिन अगर मैं उनका एडवाइजर होता तो उन्हें एडवाइस करता कि सर सबसे पहले तो आप इस मंत्री को हटाइए और माफी मांगिए, तो बड़ा आसान हो जाता. बट ही इज सेइंग कि डिबेट करो और वही मंत्री जो पेपर लीक का जिम्मेदार है, मैं उसका बॉस हूं, मैं उसे नहीं.
With Vasudha, since you called my name,
this is the problem.
Shehzad, respond to that. See, he's making a lot of valid points. Shehzad, respond to all of that.
Vasudha, again with the hope that Suleiman won't interrupt me and will have the gumption to listen. Vasudha, so much disdain for Sonam Wangchuk. ऐसा क्या बिगाड़ दिया सोनम जी ने?
हमने नहीं कहा है. मैं फिर करेक्ट करूं, शहजाद, मैंने नहीं कहा है भाई साहब.
Go on.
आप क्यों
Vasudha, this can't be possibly done. Vasudha, this can't be the way to debate. No, Vasudha. Vasudha, this is not the way.
Let's just have Shehzad. Mr. Khan, let him respond. You asked a lot of questions. Let Shehzad respond. Shehzad, finish your point.
Every instance he interrupts. Every instance.
To remove the
No, I'll request PCI has to control this so that...
Let's just have Shehzad. Let's just have Shehzad.
This can't be done. Thank you. Every instance when I speak, he has so much insecurity, he starts speaking in the middle. I don't understand why.
Give me a chance, I'll settle the insecurity with him. Vasudha, after him, give me 30 seconds, I'll...
Yeah, let's please have Shehzad. Yes, let's please have Shehzad. Huh.
Vasudha, I only requested Mr. Suleiman ji that let us go together with Sonam ji 1 p.m. Rahul has threatened his spokesperson so much that they can't say Sonam ji ne kiya hai. They have to say Rahul Gandhi बहुत famous है protest site पे. अरे राहुल जी protest site गए नहीं, 21 दिन vacation पे थे. But Vasudha, I fold my hands and with all the humility at my command.
But Shehzad, neither did the BJP reach out to Sonam Wangchuk, right? You also reached out to him only in the last maybe 4 or 5 days.
He will start interrupting. Please let me complete. Vasudha, I explained to you the entire chronology how they wanted to not engage with us. We said, चलो आप protest कर लो. When they said engage करना है, नड्डा जी 1 घंटे में उनके साथ engage करने चले गए. अब इससे ज्यादा क्या कर सकते भाई? नड्डा जी इतना जल्दी तो अपने परिवार को भी समय नहीं दे पाते, जितना जल्दी वो 2 बच्चों को दे दिया, सौरभ और आशुतोष रांका को. अब इससे ज्यादा हम क्या करें? पर दूसरी बात मैं वसुधा जी कह रहा हूं कि भाई सोनम जी ने वीडियो में कहा है जाओ पार्लियामेंट एंड डिस्कस दिस इशू. नाउ सोनम जी को इंसल्ट करने के लिए, एंड आई हैव बीन टोल्ड अखिलेश इज वेरी एंग्री विद राहुल. अखिलेश जी सेइंग कि राहुल गांधी अपने आप को समझते क्या है, पूरा क्रेडिट अपने लिए लेना चाहते हैं. तो मैं हाथ जोड़कर कहता हूं वसुधा जी, आइए पार्लियामेंट में सोनम जी की मांग का चर्चा करते हैं, सुलेमान की भी पॉइंट्स का चर्चा करते हैं, और जिसने भी एक्शन लिया है, जो भी एक्शन कर्नाटका में लिया है सुलेमान ने, वो एक्शन में लेने को तैयार हूं. जो एक्शन सुलेमान ने झारखंड में लिया है वो एक्शन में लेने को तैयार हूं. जो एक्शन तेलंगाना में लिया है वो एक्शन लेने को तैयार हूं. पर उपदेश कुछ, आई नो सुलेमान डज नॉट बिलीव इन हिंदू फिलोसफी, I understand that.
Okay, Shehzad, I'm
But-
sorry to interrupt you. Mallikarjun Kharge, Congress president, is speaking. Let's listen into him.
सर होगी थी बाइट आपके घर पे?
Okay, we'll go back to Mr. Kharge in just a bit. Shehzad, you've made your points. Let me get in Mr. Khan.
Yeah.
Mr. Khan, does the Congress still have a problem with Sonam Wangchuk? Why does it want to not legitimize its demand of asking opposition MPs to go to the parliament and debate on the most important thing, education reforms?
Reply to Shehzad is that for 57 days, Prime Minister Modi in the past 57 or 70 days, he has, gone to countries, 20, 25 countries. He's a foreign tourism minister. I don't know what he is. He's always out, no concern with the country. He's always on tour. When this paper leak was happening, Prime Minister was in Sweden, Poland, whatever countries he was in, and getting those, those awards which nobody has ever heard of. This is what the reality of the Prime Minister is. Before commenting on Rahul Gandhi, please see the person responsible for running the country is on a tourism spree all the time, on a vacation all the time. Second, about Sonam Wangchuk ji, he has done his whatever opposition he has to do in the moment he's doing. Nobody is against him. And nobody is saying credit. And Sonam Wangchuk ji may have been said that, go and debate. Congress party has its own demands. Do whatever you want to do. So it doesn't matter. And our chairman of the media department, Pawan Kheda ji, has met him and discussed with him when he was on hunger strike. Anyone from BJP went at that time? On 16th or 17th, nothing. When they got on their knees, when they understood that this movement is going out of hand, then Jitendra Singh, JP Nadda ji, they went running. And you were saying that the protest was allowed. Why Rahul Gandhi was forcibly removed and picked from the outside the Prime Minister house? He was also protesting for the students. Have you ever seen a leader of opposition being picked like this? Is this your tolerance? Yesterday night, we were Rahul Gandhi and all opposition MPs, which you were saying Samajwadi, Akhilesh Yadav ji, you are spreading lies all the time. This is your real face. So all of them were going to India Gate. We were barricaded from going to India Gate. So we have to divert to 30th January mark, the place where Bapu Mahatma Gandhi ji was assassinated. So we went there. So they are not there, intolerant. The real threat to BJP and Modi is so scared of Rahul Gandhi.
A lot of people would say that, because the government even was okay with Rahul Gandhi protesting in front of the Prime Minister's residence. It would have otherwise not be allowed in a lot of countries, right? The fact that that got done is also in some ways, a reflection that there aren't that many restrictions as the opposition claims, isn't it? Or do you think that there are, you're being stalled from protesting? Mr. Khan.
All the time. We are not
Rahul
allowed
Gandhi
to protest.
protested in front of the Prime Minister's house.
Whenever we protested, whenever leaders of a party have protested, we were beaten black and blue. The leader of opposition of the country has been picked up, badly handled. The LOP of the country, the international media has reported this. The whole world.
Shehzad, this is an important point. The treatment of protesters, be it opposition leaders, be it students, the way the protests are being managed, the brutalities that have sort of surfaced, and also, also the alleged pellet gun injuries. All of these are also making a lot of news, and they're making a lot of people apprehensive. Do you think the government should have been far more?
It's my time now. It's my time.
And one question more.
No, Vasudha, now it's my time. No, Vasudha, I'm not here. Every time I open...
Mr. Khan, finish your point. I'll come to you. Shehzad, I'll come to you.
This is unbelievable.
Shehzad, I'm coming to you.
This is unbelievable. No, I don't want to yell. It's my time to speak.
Prime Minister...
Mr. Khan, finish your point.
No.
के बजाय दिन में पार्लियामेंट में आके अगर वो कहे क्या कहना चाहते हैं हम देखेंगे सर होगी थी बाइट आप
Okay, Shehzad, answer the question that I asked and also the points. Response to the points.
Again, I will not be interrupted. No, Vasudha, this has to stop now. Every time I open my mouth to speak, he's interrupting and wasting 20 seconds.
Mr. Khan, please let him respond.
This is not the way.
Mr. Khan, let him respond. Let's just have Shehzad.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you,
let's just have
Vasudha.
Shehzad.
Thank you.
Shehzad,
Thank you, Vasudha, and thank you, NDTV, for acceding to this thing and making it fair. Thank you. Now, see, Vasudha, please first tell me they should decide. Aam Aadmi Party says कि राहुल गांधी को हमने ही भेजा प्रधानमंत्री के घर के बाहर और प्रोटेस्ट करवाया. Congress says हमने उनको रफ अप किया. मैं किसकी बात मानूं? This Aam Aadmi Party saying Rahul is our agent. Akhilesh is saying समझौता कर लिया. He said to KC Venugopal in parliament कि आप लोगों का सेटिंग है, आपने ट्यूनिंग कर दिया. And now Suleiman is saying I am doing the torture to Rahul Gandhi. So who is lying and who is not lying? Best thing is, Vasudha ji, forget everything. Rahul Gandhi is leader of opposition in parliament. Why he is running away from parliament? That is the moot question. And देखो, I have asked Mr. Suleiman very categorically कि आपने क्या एक चपरासी भी हटाया क्या कर्नाटका में, हिमाचल में, तेलंगाना में पेपर लीक पे? एक चपरासी नहीं हटाया. इनके टाइम पे 200 पेपर लीक हुए. They used to patronize. एंटी कॉपिंग लॉ नहीं लाया, FTC फास्ट ट्रैक कोर्ट नहीं लाया, कभी कोई स्ट्रॉन्ग कार्रवाई नहीं की. They patronize them. And today they are people who are doing action. They are abusing them. Just because Suleiman does not like Narendra Modi. So it's okay, you don't like Narendra Modi, I understand that. But Suleiman ji, please tell me why you are having a problem of going to parliament. Your DMK is saying come to parliament. Samajwadi is saying come to parliament. Sonam ji is saying come to parliament. Aam Aadmi Party is saying come to parliament. Congress is saying come to parliament.
Okay, Shehzad, you finished your point.
Seconds.
Mr. Khan, why not come somewhere in middle and also give out an impression that the Congress party is also ready for a discussion, or do you think that that's too much for the opposition?
One day has the Prime Minister come to the Parliament inside the House. आए सदन में, हाउस के अंदर आए, डर के मारे भाग गए, कह रहे वो करो, डिबेट करो, डर के मारे हाउस में तो एंटर कर नहीं पा रहे. जब मुसीबत आती है भाग जाते, पार्लियामेंट में आते हैं, अपने ऑफिस में बैठते हैं, भाग जाते. Let him come to the House. At least show some courage, face the questions, sack the minister, say sorry to the people of the country, punish the perpetrators of the crime. और जो ये अखिलेश जी या कोई भी opposition का leader, we are all together. See, yesterday we went together. Don't worry about us. Worry about the country. Worry about the oppression, suppression and atrocities you have unleashed on the Generation Z of this country. It is standing up. Please beware. Don't lie now. Tell your non-biological to behave in a manner where a prime minister in a constitutional democracy behaves. Okay? So shed this arrogance, shed this dictatorial attitude, come on the ground, say what we are saying, that meet the demand, sack the minister, say sorry, and punish the perpetrators of the crime. ये सेक्रेटरी एजुकेशन को सैक करने से नहीं होगा, ये प्यादों को सैक करने से नहीं होगा. जो मेन आदमी है उसको सैक करना पड़ेगा. इससे पहले एजुकेशन नहीं.
That's an important point. I'm completely out of time now. Shehzad, quickly respond to that. You transfer the CBSE secretary first. After that, the education ministry has been recalled. But then, at some point, the top guy has to take responsibility.
And the prime
Vasudha, can you please
continue?
Vasudha, he will not stop. He is just an unethical person.
Shehzad.
So Vasudha,
You are unethical. Don't do personal comments.
Okay.
Vasudha,
I'm not going to debate with all this badtamizi.
he's just an unethical.
You are unethical.
Shehzad, let's not get personal here. Yeah.
Learn ethics and
It's my time.
from you.
It's my time to speak. It's my time.
Okay, Shehzad, quickly respond. I have to wrap up this.
How do I respond?
Yeah,
How
Shehzad,
do I
finish your
respond?
point.
How do I respond if he interrupts?
Let's just have Shehzad, please. Let him finish his point.
You are unethical.
Vasudha, all these points and more can be said in Parliament. There's no bigger panchayat than Parliament for accountability. Point one. All that he's done in the last 1 hour is abuse Prime Minister Modi, use expletives against him, against Sonam Wangchuk. I am saying if they don't have ego, why don't they sack their education minister in Karnataka, and why don't they come on one platform, India Alliance, and come to Parliament? They are putting ego and political credit above everything. I am once again requesting the students, Sonam ji has ended their fast. Please, let's have a discussion in Parliament. We are with you. We will bring the strongest law to curb this. Congress is the only obstacle.
Okay. Let's also show our viewers what's happening inside the Parliament. Remember, the opposition has initiated a protest against the BJP, reiterating its old demand that Dharmendra Pradhan, the education minister, needs to go. Opposition MPs are out there protesting outside Makar Dwar. Here's a report that my colleague Aishwarya Jain sent.
Well, it's a day 5 of monsoon session of Parliament, and the stalemate continues between the NDA and the India Bloc. Today as well, this morning, the India Bloc MPs have arrived at the gate of Makar Dwar. It is the India Bloc MPs who are currently protesting and demanding the resignation of Dharmendra Pradhan. There you can see that big poster which says "Dismiss Pradhan." That's the core demand that the India Bloc MPs have, and the Congress standing firm with these students as well. The entire opposition seems united over this particular issue. What we are witnessing on our screens is Mallikarjun Kharge, also Priyanka Gandhi Vadra, along with Trinamool Congress MPs. The JMM is also a part of this particular protest over here at Makar Dwar, and several left party MPs are also the part of this protest. It is the placards which clearly shows that the education system has clearly shamed the country, and it is Dharmendra Pradhan who should resign first, and later the discussions can happen. Altogether, the government has been saying that there are several steps that have been taken by the government. Prime Minister has also stated that he had directed to set up fast-track courts. There are transfers that have been done in the Education Ministry, and perhaps a new bill will be introduced in the next session. Altogether, Sonam Wangchuk has also ended his hunger strike, but the India Bloc MPs continue to protest and demanding resignation against Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan. Aishwarya Jain for NDTV from the Parliament.
That's the opposition MPs protesting against the NDA bloc, reiterating their old demand that Dharmendra Pradhan, the education minister, needs to go. Only then they'll agree to a discussion. Remember, it's a Friday today. It's supposed to be a light day, but it's going to be an action-packed day inside the parliament, outside the parliament. Inside the parliament, there's going to be another important cabinet meeting, which will be chaired by the Prime Minister himself. A lot of important announcements are likely to be made. The bill that the Prime Minister promised yesterday could also be taking its final shape, and this could also be putting in place a fast-track courts to expedite cases of investigation against those indulging in paper leaks. We also have the opposition in a very aggressive mode taking on the government. We'll get you all the latest from the Parliament on NDTV. Keep watching.
Government is positive on not registering